What's going on, YouTube? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? How y'all been, man? Y'all weekend was good? Y'all weekend was good? That's good. That's good to hear. It's definitely good to hear that. No, it's definitely good to hear that. So, today, I'm not going to have a long intro like I normally do. We're just going to get into it. Today we will be reacting to unwritten rules on Reddit, right? Now, we all have unwritten rules, like, say for instance in Uno, how you can put a draw 2 another draw 2, or for the men out there in the bathroom, like when there's a urinal, say if there's 5 urinals, and then there's somebody in the middle, you have to go to the one either on the left or the one on the right, because you're not supposed to be side by side. That's just an unwritten rule. So hopefully those are mentioned in here, but we'll see, because I definitely do not know, so we'll definitely see. So without further ado, let's hop into it.
r/ask Reddit.
Let's see.
What is one unwritten rule you think everyone should know and follow? Do not swipe left or right if someone shows you a photo on their phone.
Yep.
Just purposeful.
Yep, cause you don't know what's in that camera roll now. You don't if you know, you know, but you don't know what could be in somebody's camera roll. So
Keep my
I agree.
Album empty. I quickly add a photo to my Dong Pick album to amp up the stakes. What a run.
Huh?
Don't propose at someone else's wedding. Propose, then announce
See?
the pregnancy, right? Assert yourself.
This one varies, because say I would ask the bride, I would ask the two people that get in married, I'd be like, do you mind if I propose? Because it does take away from their marriage, but at the time if they don't care, then it's cool. So I guess that one's in the middle. It honestly just depends.
Don't leave your shopping cart in the middle of the grocery aisle.
See, this one, I do this like I'm the type of shopper to the point where when I go to the store, like say if I want to go get some milk, right? I got some milk in my cart, and I'm like, I really don't need this milk no more. I would literally leave it in like the shelves, or I would leave it whatever, because my whole thing is they get paid to do that. They literally get paid to stock and move the stuff or whatever. So I'm make sure to get their money's worth. Honestly, I'm actually a good Samaritan for doing that. Like, I'm actually helping whatever store it is get their money's worth for the employee. So if anything, I'm actually doing them a favor. Actually, that's actually what I'm doing. So I'm not even the bad guy for them. So I'm just saying.
I especially
just
hate
saying.
those duckers that park all the way in the back of the row for healthy steps and
just
then
saying.
refuse to return their card.
I'm just saying.
Be kind to people that are working. Food staff, medical staff,
I agree.
etc.
Yep.
Don't take your bad day out
because
on someone else.
Especially coming from somebody that's worked in the fast food industry, Chick-fil-A, Little Caesars, Wingstop, Texas Roadhouse, considering I've worked at those places, so I know firsthand. Like, I remember this one time with Chick-fil-A. I worked at Chick-fil-A, right? Mind you, it's like 38 degrees. We outside, no gloves, taking orders on a tablet. I started work at 3 right after school, and I don't get off till 11. So it's just like, I'm sitting here, I'm just doing it, and this lady, she come up, right? She's like, oh, yeah, can I get this? That was some big order. And I was like, okay, man, this was going to be, I think it was like 50 something. She's like, 50? I was like, yes, man, because you ordered this, and they got the meal, then you got the large, and da-da-da-da-da. And then she was like, well, I used to work here, so I kind of use a discount. I said, no, ma'am, you have to be an active employee, da-da-da-da-da-da. And we kept on going back and forth, and I was just like, look, man, I'm going to go get my manager, because he'll be able to answer our questions. And she started to cuss me out. Like, what? A Chick-fil-A employee. The pristine of the pristine, the best of the best. And you know what I did? I kept it pushing. I sure did.
Man, you a bitch.
Because look, we have a rep to uphold at Chick-fil-A, so I'm not going to sit here and tarnish that rep. You know, just because somebody gets on my nerves, I'm just going to just take my leave, take a little minute, and then come back out. You know what I'm saying? And the manager dealt with it. She left. I've never seen her since, so I'm not tripping. But yeah, please be kind, no matter what happens, because they didn't do nothing to you. So
healthcare, and I can say I have been here.
be common
If you borrow
sense.
someone's car, Fill up the tank before you return it. And
See,
make sure it's at least as
this
full as when
one,
you
I
get it.
agree, because
Once low-
they let you buy the car, especially if they're not charging nothing, then yeah, you use the gas and just fill it up. You know what I'm saying? That's like being a good Samaritan. That's all that is. I don't know why this nigga talking like he got a car or something. Nigga talking like he on wheels. It's literally just being a good Samaritan, for real.
Left his McDonald's
So,
trash all over the passenger floor. I no longer
see,
speak to him.
yeah, I was gonna say, he wouldn't be able to
Everyone
drive my
saying
car
I
anymore.
was a bit
So.
harsh. That wasn't. Don't put your music on speakers when in a public space. It's not like everyone wants the same genre or was in
See,
the mood for music. Get your
the thing about that one is, first and foremost, I don't even like listen. I don't even like watching TikTok when other people can hear me, because I don't know what's about to pop up. I don't know about audio. So when it comes to music, I don't like people listening to what I'm doing. Like, I would just scroll, like, literally when I used to be in school without any AirPods, you just scroll on Instagram all day, just scroll, because the music wasn't coming through. That's literally what I would do. So honestly, I guess, yeah. So I wouldn't even want to do that, actually.
Frank once went on a date with this girl.
Okay.
We started with a movie.
Okay.
After the movie finished, as we were pulling out of the parking lot, she saw her father leaving the same movie with a woman who wasn't her mother.
Oh.
Like, that sounds like a horrible position to be in.
I feel your pain, man. I don't feel your pain, but I feel your pain. You know, like, that's wild. I haven't, yeah.
After our first date, he gave me a verbal report card in the car. One of my negatives was that I took too small of bites. Apparently my good table manners
That's
made him
weird.
nervous, but one of my positives was that it seemed like I liked to be in the kitchen. About 2 hours
That's gotta be
he
sexist,
called
bruh.
me to tell me that he had looked through my entire Facebook and read all of my blog. He had decided that I was cooler than he'd thought on our date, so he called the girl he had plans with the next night and dumped her to hang out with me more. Needless to say, there was no second date. Female. Upon
As you should, Queen. As you should, Queen. As you should.
inspection, I have decided that your specifications meet my expectations. Report tomorrow for dinner and I shall continue your evaluation.
As you should.
I went on a first date with this guy who seemed really sweet. We went out to a really classy dinner. The food was great. The atmosphere was fantastic. But at the end of the main course, he whipped out his phone and started showing me pictures he'd taken of his dog.
Customer service. Get me straight to the bitch, bruh.
Like, different angles, lighting, dynamic effects.
Hey, he got right to it. He ain't wasting no time. He already know what he was planning on doing.
Dated
This
a
is
girl
weird.
for a couple weeks. Went back to her place. Started opening up to each other for the first time. Conversation was something like this. She got into talking about her family. Her talking about her bipolar mother. Her talking about her probably being bipolar because of it. Her talking about how she has no luck with men because she gets overly emotional. Her crying about it while I try to console her. Her accusing me of being just like every other guy that is going to leave her. Her yelling at me with tears streaming down her face to get the frick out of her house because I'm an butthole. This whole transformation took about 15
Yeah, get the fuck, gang. She crazy, bruh.
Messaged me a week later asking when
Yeah.
we should go on another
She
date.
crazy, bruh.
I'm
Keep it pushing,
usually a
bruh.
sucker for helping people in need, but that is one case I am just not qualified to deal with. I had a gal ask me what I looked for in a partner. She seemed annoyed that my answer was rather general, and proceeded to pull out her list. It was 8 typed pages. She started going through them.
She had what she looks for in a partner in MLA 8-paragraph essay format.
and giving me check mark.
I can't tell if that's good or bad, so I'm just gonna keep it
I
pushing.
did
Stay composed for his sake, telling him everything was fine. It was just a scratch, yada yada. When I was 13, I saw my best friend get
Okay,
killed by a car.
see, maybe this isn't like, this is very, 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 very gruesome. Like, why?
When he
Like,
was crossing.
shit. Oh. god, bruh.